Just stand up and walk gently for 5 to 10 minutes after dinner. It sounds simple, but this small habit is quietly protecting your legs and your health more effectively than many expensive supplements. Most people don't realize it. But this one thing you do or don't do after your evening meal can determine how long your legs will stay strong, how long you can remain independent, and whether your steps tomorrow will still feel confident like today. We're not talking about dieting, we're not talking about intense workouts, and we're definitely not talking about medications. We're talking about one small action that anyone can do right at home, right after dinner, and it may just change the way you age. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just stand up and walk, because your body deserves it, because your legs are waiting for you to do the right thing. After dinner, many older adults have a habit of sitting down to rest. They believe it's a good time for the body to relax, to digest food, and to let the mind unwind. It sounds reasonable, but the truth is this: the moments right after dinner can quietly become one of the most dangerous times for people over 60, especially for your legs. The first reason lies in circulation. When we eat, blood is redirected to the stomach to support digestion. That means other parts of the body, especially the lower limbs, are temporarily starved of blood flow. If you remain seated after dinner without moving, without walking, blood can begin to pool in your legs. When this happens repeatedly, it leads to heavy legs, swelling, numbness, and eventually varicose veins. What's scary is that it all happens silently. You won't feel sharp pain. You may not even notice. But slowly your legs weaken. They tire more easily, and you begin to lose that sense of stability you once had. The second issue is few people notice blood sugar after meals. After every meal, your blood glucose rises. This is normal. But if you remain still afterward without even light movement, your body won't be able to use that glucose effectively. It stays in the bloodstream longer, increasing the risk of prediabetes and type 2 diabetes, a growing concern among older adults in the US. And yet this can be countered by one small action. Standing up and walking gently after your meal helps your muscles absorb that excess glucose. But because no one tells you this, you stay seated, and your body misses an important chance to protect itself. But the most worrying issue lies even deeper inside the muscles of your legs. When you sit for long periods, your muscles don't get activated. They're not contracting or stretching. No signals are being sent from your brain to keep them engaged. As a result, blood flow decreases. Muscle tissue is no longer nourished, and the muscles begin to shrink little by little without you ever realizing it. The next morning, you might stand up and think, "Why do my legs feel weaker today?" But in truth, that weakness didn't start overnight. It started months ago from a simple habit repeated every evening: eating, then sitting and doing nothing. This slow muscle loss is known as sarcopenia, age-related muscle decline. It creeps in silently, but its consequences are serious. Studies show this process becomes more noticeable after age 50, and it accelerates quickly after 60. If left unaddressed, it leads to very real outcomes: difficulty walking, greater risk of falls, loss of independence, and ultimately, a shorter lifespan. But here's the good news: you can stop it. A study in Japan found that adults over 60 who walked lightly for just 5-10 minutes after dinner had a 42% lower risk of leg muscle loss compared to those who stayed seated. What does this mean? It means that simply walking slowly around the house, a few laps down the hallway, or even tidying up the kitchen after dinner, can serve as a shield protecting your legs from aging. In other words, if you don't want to reach a day when standing up requires help, then stand up tonight. Just 5 to 10 minutes. Your legs are worth it, and so are you. When we talk about health in old age, most people think of the heart, blood pressure, blood sugar, or memory. But very few realize that there's one silent factor that plays a major role in your quality of life after 60: your leg muscles. Your legs don't just help you move. They help you stay independent. When your legs are strong, you can stand up from a chair by yourself, walk to the bathroom, open the door to greet a friend, go grocery shopping, cook, do laundry, or simply take a walk around the house. These things may seem small, but they are exactly what define autonomy and dignity in older age. On the other hand, when your legs are weak, everything starts to depend on others. Even the simple act of using the bathroom at night can become a serious concern. Once you lose the ability to stand on your own, you begin to lose a part of yourself. But it doesn't stop there. Your legs are directly linked to your safety. Among seniors, falls are the leading cause of serious injury. A single fall resulting in a hip fracture can keep you in bed for 6 months, take away your ability to walk permanently, or even lead to death due to complications. Falls aren't just about balance. They often start with weak legs. And what's tragic is most of these accidents are preventable if the strength of your legs is maintained early on. Beyond safety, your overall quality of life after 60 is also tied closely to how strong your legs are. People with strong legs tend to be more active. They go out, join social activities, travel, and meet with friends. They stay mentally sharp, emotionally upbeat, and often live longer. But when the legs weaken, people tend to withdraw. You stop going out. You talk to others less. You begin to live passively, shrinking into a quiet corner of your home. And that can lead to depression and faster cognitive decline. But here's the most important truth. Your legs don't just get weak on their own. They get weak because we forget them. Because we sit more than we stand. Because we think I need to rest after dinner, but forget that our legs also need to be gently reawakened to keep functioning. It's a strange irony. The legs that carried us our whole life are the very parts we forget to care for once we get older. The good news: you don't need to run, you don't need weights, you don't need a gym. You just need to stop letting your legs sit still for too long, especially after dinner. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day. Stand up. Walk. Gently. Consistently. It's a small choice, but it's how you decide to keep your legs strong. And more than that, it's how you choose to keep your independence, your safety, and your full, vibrant life in the years that matter most. The solution to leg weakness after age 60 doesn't lie in intense workouts, fancy machines, or expensive gym memberships. The real solution is much simpler, so simple that many people overlook it every single day. Just stand up and take a gentle walk for 5 to 10 minutes right after dinner. It may not sound like much, but if you understand how the aging body works, you'll see that simply activating your legs at the right moment can significantly slow down the aging process. After dinner, you don't need to go outside. You don't need workout clothes. Just walk a few laps around your house. Take slow steps around the yard, the hallway, or tidy up the kitchen. The key is, don't stay seated. As long as your legs are moving, they're working for you. So, what exactly are the benefits of walking after dinner? 1. Better digestion. Light movement after eating stimulates your digestive system. Instead of sitting still and letting your stomach bloat, you're helping your body release gas, break down fats, and move food through your system faster. Many people notice a difference after just 1 week, feeling lighter, less bloated, and sleeping better at night. 2. Lower blood sugar levels. This is one of the most important benefits for people over 60. After a meal, blood sugar naturally rises. But if you stay seated, your body has no reason to use that sugar. On the other hand, if you stand up and move, your muscles get a signal. We need energy. Your body will pull glucose from your blood to fuel that movement, helping stabilize your blood sugar naturally, without medication. 3. Activates your parasympathetic nervous system. For deeper sleep, gentle walking after dinner eases your body into relaxation. Your breathing calms, your heart rate steadies, and your nervous system shifts into rest mode. This makes it easier to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling more rested. Seniors often struggle with poor sleep, but few realize that a good night's sleep often starts with what you do right after dinner. 4. And most importantly, it keeps your legs strong. There's no magic here. Muscles that are used get nourished. Muscles that stay idle will shrink. Walking after a meal is the simplest way to keep your legs switched on. Every step you take sends a message to your body, I still need these legs. And your body, being smart, will respond by keeping them strong. So how should you begin? 1. Don't push yourself. Walking after dinner isn't about burning fat or losing weight. You don't need to walk fast. You don't need to sweat. Just move gently and consistently for 5 to 10 minutes. 2. Choose a safe space. If your floor is slippery, wear anti-slip slippers. Clear away rugs or clutter to avoid tripping. Walk around the dining table, the couch, or down the hallway. This isn't exercise, it's simply part of a healthy daily rhythm. 3. Turn it into a time to connect. If you live with family, walk with them. A short walk after dinner is a great chance to chat, reconnect, and be present. If you live alone, turn on some soft music or walk in silence and reconnect with your body. This is not just movement. It's a personal ritual of care. Many people ask, I'm already 70. Is it too late for this to work? The answer is absolutely not. In fact, it's more important than ever. The older you get, the more powerful these small, intentional habits become. Walking after dinner won't make you young again, but it will help you age slower in a real, practical, and deeply human way. Just 5 to 10 minutes each night. No rush, no pressure. Just stand up and walk. Every step is a message to yourself, I'm still here. I'm choosing health. I'm choosing to move forward on my own 2 feet. Starting a new habit isn't always easy, especially when you're used to a slower pace after dinner. But thankfully, to begin walking gently for just 5-10 minutes each evening, you don't need a big commitment, and you don't need to change everything overnight. All it takes is a simple, steady routine for 1 week to gently warm up your body and bring movement back into your evenings. Here's a 7-day plan you can follow easily. Each activity is light, familiar, and perfectly suited for the energy level and rhythm of older adults. Monday. After dinner, walk around your home for about 5 minutes. You can walk from the living room to the kitchen, pass by the front door and back. Then take 2 more minutes to stretch. Gently extend your legs, roll your ankles, and twist your torso slowly. Tuesday. Wipe down the table or wash a few dishes, not everything, just enough to move your arms and legs. After that, walk slowly around your yard or hallway 3 times. Breathe deeply and let your body feel lighter after the meal. Wednesday. Play some gentle music, maybe old classics, soft jazz or instrumental tracks, and walk in place for the duration of 2 songs. Music makes your steps feel more natural and relaxed. Thursday. Do some light tidying in your bedroom. Fold the blanket, organize a drawer, wipe down a mirror. Walk from room to room in between. This kind of low-effort movement keeps your heart rhythm steady without tiring you out. Friday. If you have a pet, this is the perfect time to walk them around the yard or front porch. No pet. You can still take a stroll with a walking stick for added balance and support, both safe and grounding. Saturday. Share this evening with your spouse. Take a short walk around your neighborhood. Talk. Enjoy the quiet. It's not just physical activity, it's emotional connection, something many seniors miss as life gets busier. Sunday. If the weather is nice, step outside and walk along the yard or nearby sidewalk for about 10 minutes. Feel the fresh air. Breathe slowly. Relax your shoulders. You'll feel like your whole body has reset physically and mentally. After 7 days of doing this regularly, you might not feel young again overnight, but small changes will begin to show. Your legs may feel less heavy after dinner. You may fall asleep more easily. And in the morning, you might notice less numbness or tightness in your calves or heels. This is the power of gentle, consistent effort, the kind that builds slowly but lasts. You don't need big goals. You don't need big steps. Just a little bit each day and your strength will return. And one day you'll realize those simple evening moments are slowly giving you back control of your life. Step by step, on your own 2 feet. Taking a light walk after dinner is one of the simplest yet most powerful habits for seniors. But if you want to maximize the benefits, not just for your legs, but for your overall health and quality of life, you can combine this habit with 4 key supporting practices. These aren't complicated, but done consistently, they can greatly improve your recovery, strength, and well-being after age 60. 1. Eat foods that support muscle recovery. After even light movement, your body enters a recovery phase. This is the perfect time to fuel your muscles, especially in your legs, the area that tends to lose mass fastest with age. Focus on foods rich in high-quality protein and vitamin D, 2 key nutrients for rebuilding muscle tissue and maintaining strong bones. Here are some simple senior-friendly options to include in your dinner or evening snack. Salmon, rich in omega-3s, helps reduce inflammation and speeds up muscle recovery. Greek yogurt, low in sugar, high in protein, easy to digest in the evening. Eggs, a budget-friendly, complete protein that's easy to prepare. Lentils, soybeans, walnuts, great for vegetarians, plus high in fiber and essential micronutrients. If you're deficient in vitamin D, which is very common in older adults, especially in the US, you may also consider a vitamin D supplement after checking with your doctor. 2. Use proper sitting posture after walking. After your 5 to 10 minute walk, your body should feel calm and relaxed. This is a good time to sit and rest, but how you sit also matters. Instead of letting your legs hang down toward the floor, try sitting in a moderately high chair, propping your calves or ankles on a low stool, or simply resting your feet on a soft cushion while seated on the sofa. This helps blood return more easily from your legs to your heart, reduces swelling, and supports vein circulation, especially helpful if you experience numbness, nighttime cramps, or symptoms of varicose veins. 3. Gently massage your legs before bed. Even a few minutes of movement deserves some care. Before going to bed, take 2 to 3 minutes to gently massage your calves, ankles, and the tops of your feet. Here's a simple routine. Use your palms or fingers to stroke upward from heel to calf. Make gentle circular motions around the ankles and knees. Optionally, use a bit of warm coconut oil or a soothing foot cream. This relaxes the nervous system, promotes blood flow, and can improve sleep quality. More than that, it becomes a loving nighttime ritual for yourself, something many older adults quietly need but often overlook. 4. Prioritize deep, restorative sleep. To make all your efforts truly count, your body needs proper rest. Your deepest healing and muscle repair happen while you sleep. Try to go to bed before 10:30 p.m. This is when your body naturally releases the most growth hormone, which helps maintain muscle mass and slows aging. If you sleep too late, those helpful hormones decrease, and your body doesn't get enough time to rebuild. Here are a few gentle tips to help. Dim the lights and avoid phones or TV before bed. Listen to soft music or natural sounds. Keep the room cool and quiet to support deeper sleep. You don't have to do all of this at once, but if you combine walking after dinner with the right food posture, relaxation, and sleep, you won't just protect your legs. You'll be rebuilding a strong, sustainable foundation for healthy aging. It all starts with the smallest things, and often the smallest things are the most worth doing. After dinner, you have a choice. You can stay seated. You've done it hundreds, maybe thousands of times over the years. It's become a habit, a familiar part of your evening rhythm. But that very routine, that comfort, is quietly making your legs weaker day by day. No warning signs. No sharp pain. No one ever tells you. You only begin to notice when you stand up and feel unsteady, when you start moving slower than those around you, when stairs feel intimidating, when walking to the bathroom at night suddenly becomes a fear. By then, your legs may have already traveled a long road of decline, and you didn't even realize you were losing them. But here's the good news. It's not too late. Your body is still listening. It always has been. All it needs is a signal from you, a sign that you haven't given up, that you want to keep going, that you're still choosing. And that choice can begin with one small action. Stand up and walk for just 5 minutes after dinner. No running, no sweating, no gym, no sportswear. Just a few steps around the house, a few gentle movements, a few quiet minutes for your legs, for yourself. Every step is a message to your body: I'm still here. I still want to move forward. Each evening you choose to stand up, you're reclaiming your power. Not from aging, not from illness, but for yourself. If something in your heart just shifted, then give yourself permission to begin today. Don't wait until your legs give out. Start while you still have the chance to choose. Try it for 7 days, just 7 days, and you'll start to notice your legs listening back, your body responding, your confidence returning. And if you know someone, a friend, a loved one, a neighbor who seems to be slowing down but doesn't know why, share this habit with them. Because strong legs aren't built in the gym. They're preserved, protected, and quietly cared for in the smallest, quietest moments, like after dinner, when no one else is watching except you.